Right, I mean, Chet Holmgren's got a guard with more urgency getting to Rudy Gobert. He's coming with a full head of steam downhill. I got to sprint over there and initiate the contact so I'm not getting sealed. I mean, you're walking over there. Rudy Gobert's coming flying downhill, initiating the contact. You're sealed. Throw it down. One dribble dunk. This is forever corruption. It's everything wrong with the United States of America. It's just Chet Holmgren. If you please hedge this screen, the sideline is right there. Jalen Williams gets in backside help. Will have to be there for a second. The second Anthony Edwards picks his dribble up, you can recover and push Jalen Williams back. Nope. Let's give Anthony Edwards a lane. Could you imagine being a coach and wanting to see that? I mean, that is so disgusting. It's just Jalen Williams is now guarding with no urgency. Why is he in the paint? Why are you not in a defensive stance with your feet set? Why are you not out with Karl Towns? Like, what are you doing? So now as Karl Towns comes up, I got to be sprinting up so I'm ready to guard. Like, you're in the paint for no reason, and now you're still walking. So now Karl Towns is catching this. You're not ready to guard. Easily, he's got you off balance. Spin off you too. Kenrich Williams away from the ball. No, we're in the gaps. That's where that Kyle Anderson dribble should be getting picked up. You're going out beyond the three-point line for no reason. But why is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander completely falling asleep? You should be in the gaps, and this should be it. But why is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander completely falling asleep on Naz Reid right here? Like, what is he doing? I mean, Jalen Williams, you are a big man. So when you box out Karl Towns, I got to turn my whole body. I got to use the lower half, my butt, that locks into Karl Towns and moves him backwards. You're not throwing your whole body. You're not. Look at that. That's one arm. Easy offensive board, and we're going again. I mean, transition defense 101. You can't stand in the middle of nowhere. Jalen Williams, go find someone to guard. Veseli Micic, go find someone to guard. Veseli Micic and Jalen Williams are just walking back to random spots on the floor, not getting to bodies. Open three. That's horrible. What is going on here? Aaron Wiggins, first of all, is coming to trap Anthony Edwards. So then why is Cason Wallace, first of all, not in a defensive stance? That can never happen. Your feet aren't going to be set. And why are you not leveled into Nikhil Alexander-Walker? And why are you entering the paint when Aaron Wiggins is coming to trap? What are you doing? More awful transition defense. Everyone's focus right now, Giddey, Luguentz Dort, Isaiah Joe, sprinting back, getting in the gaps, and getting ready to guard the ball. I mean, everyone's jogging back. Luguentz Dort's trying to pick up the ball across half court. Nobody's in help. And to top it all off right here, Josh Giddey's going to screen his own man. In transition, first of all, Jalen Williams, could you try and guard the ball? Like, try and get in a defensive stance, showing your hands, sliding your feet. The main problem here is Luguentz Dort and Josh Giddey. Neither seeing the ball. Both needing to be in help. Luguentz Dort, get in help. Like, I mean, it's not great that Jalen Williams not even trying. Like, you're coming uphill. You're giving Anthony Edwards the middle of the floor. But where are your help defenders? No one's seeing the ball. So, first of all, I don't know why this isn't a switch. Jalen Williams, if he can guard Towns, he can guard Rudy Gobert, and Chet Holmgren can take Towns. If you're not doing that, you're hedging because you're putting your players in impossible spots to succeed. No place for Gobert to roll to. What's supposed to happen here? Josh Giddey can't step up and backside help. Jaden McDaniels is wide open. You gave Towns the lane. So, I mean, cool block right here. But first of all, Rudy Gobert's wide open on a pass right here. But nice block. Who's boxing out? No one. You put your players in impossible spots to succeed. So the Thunder will just casually give up a wide open jumper to Anthony Edwards because they don't ice the screen, keeping him to the sideline. Again, no place for Gobert to roll to. And so not only that, you do give up a wide open three. You're making it harder for Jalen Williams to box out because he had to focus on the ball. But if you're Jalen Williams, again, you're a big man. Like, you got to throw your whole body in front of Gobert, and you got to use your butt, the lower half that locks into Gobert to move him backwards. This is just not good enough. You're not getting your whole body in front of Gobert. Cason Wallace cannot be stretching both hands out, just letting Anthony Edwards do whatever he wants. Like, you got to be getting low and using your body and battling him to keep him out of the paint. I mean, you're just letting Anthony Edwards walk you down. Now he's got you sealed. That was horrible. Aaron Wiggins probably is a little aggressive getting in backside help here, but you're not guarding the down screen. That's the main problem. This is a coaching thing. Get your arms out so Naz Reid can't curl right off this down screen like you're letting him. So now I guess that's why Aaron Wiggins feels like he can leave the wing to go to the opposite block. I mean, that's probably a little much, but guard the down screen right. This is a circus. This is such a poorly coached team. It's Kenrich Williams away from the ball. Our back stays to the baseline. We're in the gaps. We're not guarding above the three-point line. Edwards comes off a handoff. You go under and meet him on the other side. You're going to gamble and lean towards the handoff early. Now Holmgren's got to go guard that. So now here comes a ball screen right here. You got to do something about this. I obviously would ice this screen, right? No place for Gobert to roll to. You do nothing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets screened. You do nothing. So Naz Reid's going right to the rim. Holmgren, I guess, now going to contest, and now there's no one boxing out. Aaron Wiggins, first of all, you got it. Jalen Williams is coming to trap right here. So why are you not making sure Karl Towns goes to that trap? All you got to do is keep him towards the strong side of the floor. And you don't do that. So, but now Karl Towns is falling. Like, why is Josh Giddey just standing and staring? First of all, why is his back not to the baseline? Why is he not in a defensive stance? Why is he watching Karl Towns fall? Now you're giving up an open three. These switches are bang, bang. You cannot make mistakes. Cason Wallace and Jalen Williams. I go into a game. Every time they're a part of a screen, it's a switch. You're not thinking or talking, because if you're a beat late, Cason Wallace is going to be a beat late switching. He went towards the ball for an extra second as opposed to right to Towns. Now he's coming off of a flare screen and has no chance to get over. This should be a switch here because you screwed up the switch on the ball screen, and it isn't. Just poorly coached, disgusting, disaster. Everything wrong with the United States. Mark Daigneault. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's coming to double. So what is Luguentz Dort doing? You're going to have to rotate to Jordan McLaughlin. What is Aaron Wiggins doing? You're going to have to then rotate to the wing. And then once that, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would have to come down to Gobert and push Holmgren to the block. But all those arrows are meaningless. You don't do one rotation. Look at how easy this is. This is illegal. This is corruption. The fact that we live in a world where this is allowed is unbelievable. It's beyond words. I'm not giving Anthony Edwards open threes. That's not my ball screen defense. Ice the screen. No place for Gobert to roll to. Wiggins can take both Wolves 2 passes away. Look at this pick and roll defense. Does this look like, should this be allowed in this country? Do the Thunder go over this? Their help coverages? No, clearly not. This is illegal. Jalen Williams, get up the line. You're still helping on the ball just fine. But now I can recover to Naz Reid. You're in the paint for no reason. Chet Holmgren cannot commit to fronting the post here. You have no backside help. Get underneath and battle. You can send a double down there if you need it. But you're just saying I'm fronting the post without any backside help. So it's just throw over the top 2. There's no time for it. First of all, is this Kenrich Williams gamble necessary? No. But Aaron Wiggins does a textbook job being in the gaps. So this dribble's getting picked up. See, this is where the coaching, and you don't go over this in practice or anything. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does not need to be in help at all. Aaron Wiggins is in help, and that should be natural. You're in the gaps rotating the ball, just like Aaron Wiggins is doing. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stops, and that was terrible. Now, the Thunder are in their drop coverage. That's Mark Daigneault's fault. He's a complete disaster of a basketball coach. It should be illegal, him coaching basketball. It's everything wrong with America, him having a job. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, though, is the one in backside help. Aaron Wiggins is not going from one area of the floor to the other to get in back. Stay home. Like, where are you going, Aaron Wiggins? Like, my goodness. Oh, wide open 3, obviously. We just saw Aaron Wiggins do an exceptional job being in the gaps. I mean, Jalen Williams is giving Anthony Edwards the middle of the floor. Kenrich Williams, feet set, defensive stance. This is something you go over in practice and film, but you have a disaster of a basketball coach. Kenrich Williams in the gaps, that dribble's picked up. I can stunt, recover. You know he's coming there. You're going to have to be in the gaps, and you're not. It's just unbelievable. But Jason Wallace gets over this screen. I would have certainly just switched it, but whatever. He's doing a nice job defensively. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander cannot have his back to his man for an hour. I've got to see both. I've got to at least at some point see what Jaden McDaniels is doing. You're not. Easy putback.